promise, are worth the time and the effort. This is Jeff Lefko. He is a chef, and he's here for Le Creuset. Now, see, because he said it wrong, now I can't say it right.
It's Le Creuset. We're a French company.
Is the French. And this is, they are known for their cast iron cookware. It's coated with ceramic, and I have a whole line of it. It's wonderful. I learned from watching Julia Childs growing up that it's, tell them why it's so important, why it matters.
Well, it's an enameled cast iron pan. It's been around for so many generations and generations. And actually, I'm going to prepare for you something so you can really see the quality of the pan.
My grandmother would cook with it, and she explained that it has everything to do with the heat and how it's transferred.
Yeah. The really heavy cast iron bottom, it allows a very even cooking surface. It's really like no other pan out there. So you'll kind of get a feeling of it as I cook.
My grandmother had she's got one like this that's a little bit more shallow, and she would make her biscuits in it and put them in this, bake them in the oven.
Oh, yeah. It's great for really everything you can do. Braising in it, you can do cakes. I mean, you name it, you can do it in it. It's pretty cool. So today I'm going to make a pan-seared tilapia with a tomato fennel broth. I'm going to get started on the broth by just adding some fennel, some onion, and some leeks to a pan.
So if you've never cooked with fennel, what does it taste like? What kind of flavor?
It kind of has a very mild licorice flavor to it. A lot of people are kind of afraid of it, but it adds a really good flavor to the dish. It doesn't bring too strong of a licorice flavor to it, so you don't have to worry about overpowering the dish.
Okay.
And really what we're going to do is just add it to the pan, let it sizzle a little bit, and add some white wine to it once it starts to sizzle. Meanwhile, I'm going to turn a pan on, and this is our nonstick pan right here. The thing I like about this pan so much, it's not coated with Teflon, and yet it's still nonstick.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you pull that off?
It's pretty cool. It's hard anodized, and yet it can still go right from the stove to the oven. So in 5 years from now, when you're using this pan, you're not going to get strips of food or strips of Teflon in your food. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
And yet it's still rated for stainless steel equipment. It's not going to scratch the bottom or anything.
Okay. Now, something else to keep in. Tell us about the cooking classes. What are they going to learn to make? Things like this?
Yeah, so we really wanted to get in touch with the community, and the way we're going to do that is by doing these cooking classes. We started this summer by doing 2 classes a week. It's called Cooking with Judgment, and it's all about cooking with your judgment. Without recipes, with your instincts.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a very interesting class. 5 to 6 people in it, Monday, Thursday nights. Yeah, it's a fun night. So I definitely recommend everybody watching this, come on out and take our class.
Okay. The class is again Thursdays at the store off 119th Street. So if you have questions, you want to sign up, call the number right there on your screen, 816-405-7296. We've also posted the information online, fox4kc.com/scene on TV. And for the recipe, go to fox4kc.com. Just click on recipe.